Hello, my name is Nicholas Ackley, and today I will be talking about my oral presentation for my Drama 30 class. I'll be discussing my viewpoints and how they have changed on the topics of diversity and also interdependence. Now, taking this class was kind of done in the same time as the political climate we're in right now with the Trump era, and I think having this class made me think a little bit more critically and open-minded about such topics such as immigration. I had a viewpoint on them very politically, more of a conservative viewpoint on that. But this class has helped me to think a different way and also to see issues from a different side and see it from the Latino community side. Also, I believe being a white male, I don't face the same kind of diversity and discrimination issues that the people and the characters in these movies, and also in the history we researched, such as the Zoot Suit riots in that era. I haven't faced that kind of diversity as they have, and so this really opened my eyes to see what happened to them and learn a little about it, because I've heard about the Zoot Suit riots, but I never actually knew too much about it. So this class helped me to do that. One of the topics that was talked about in this class, it was brought up during the movie Stand and Deliver, which was I think our first movie we watched. It was ganas, and which means desire. And the students in the class were being discriminated against because they were a full Latino class, and all of them aced the AP exam. So they were looked at, and everyone thought they cheated. This was because of racial issues, and they had the ganas, desire, to prove to these guys that they didn't do this. So they took the test again, and it was a very respectable trait that they all had, and that was something that was taught throughout this class, ganas. And we were asked a lot, what do we desire? Are we willing to go get it? Those kind of things, and it really made me think critically about what do I desire, and it also made me think about the way I treat people, and how I want them to treat me. Do I desire them to treat me poorly? Do I desire them to love me? It was something that I had to think about. Another thing that was brought up in this was the East Los Angeles walkouts and the Zoot Suit riots. These are two different history points that we talked about. One was the East Los Angeles walkouts, was the high school walkouts where the Latino students were being treated unfairly, and they walked out of their classrooms. I didn't know actually about this at all, and so this class really informed me on that and brought that to my attention. I'm very glad they did, because I did a lot more research on it and learned a lot about some of the people that were in it. Also, we learned about the Zoot Suit riots. This is something I heard about but never actually really took time to look into, so this class also helped me to see the cruel treatment that the Zoot Suit riot wearers were getting from the Navy and their soldiers. And lastly, I believe this class has taught me more about how the Latino community, the one thing they care about more than all, is family. That was the biggest thing that was seen throughout the class, is that there's nothing bigger or greater to them than family. They do everything in their power to make sure their family is safe, healthy, and well taken care of. And it was a very admirable trait that they had. It really gave me a much more respect because today we hear a lot about bad things in the media of the Latino community, and it was nice to hear this, and it really changed my perspective on it, and I am glad I took this class. Thank you.